in a village where time once moved to the rhythm of drums. There lived a man named Sefutha, last mask maker of the ancestors. His hut stood at the edge of the village, close to the forest where the spirits were said to rest. Inside, the walls were lined with masks' faces of joy, sorrow, wisdom, and warning. Each one carried a story. Each one carried a soul. But the village had changed. Young people now walked past Sefu's hut without stopping. Radios spoke louder than drums. Plastic replaced wood, and the masks once honored hung in silence, gathering dust like forgotten memories. Sefu would often say to himself, "When the masks are forgotten, the ancestors grow lonely." One evening, as the sun bled into the earth, the elders came to Sefu with troubled faces. One elder, Mato, spoke first. "Strange things are happening," he said, his voice heavy. "Crops are failing, the river runs low, our dreams are restless." Another elder, Amma, added, "The ancestors are calling, but no one remembers how to answer." Sefu looked at his hands, old, scarred, yet still steady. He knew what had to be done. "Then it is time for the final mask," he declared. That night, Sefu walked into the sacred forest alone. He did not take his carving tools, only a heart full of respect. He placed his palm against an ancient gnarled tree, one that had witnessed generations. He whispered into the bark, "If you still remember me, lend me your body. Let us speak to them together." The old tree creaked softly, a deep groan that sounded like agreement. For 7 days and 7 nights, Sefu carved. He did not eat much. He did not sleep deeply. He poured all his remaining strength, all his memories, into the wood. He carved while singing the old songs his grandfather sang, songs older than names. The mask that slowly emerged was unlike any before. Its eyes were deep, holding the wisdom of the forest. Its mouth neither smiled nor frowned. It looked awake, as if it was listening. On the night of the new moon, the village gathered, the firelight danced, casting long shadows. After a long silence, the drums spoke again, their heartbeat echoing through the valley. Sefu stood before his people and lifted the new creation. "This mask does not belong to me," he said, his voice clear and strong. "It belongs to memory." He then placed it over his face. The moment the mask settled, the air changed. A powerful wind circled the fire, making it roar. The very ground seemed to breathe beneath their feet. The villagers felt a wave of warmth wash over them, then a profound sadness, followed by a deep, unbreakable peace. Through Sefu, the ancestors spoke not with words, but with a storm of pure feeling, reminding everyone of who they were and where they came from. Elder Amma watched in awe, tears streaming down her face. "They are here," she whispered. When the drums finally rested and the first light of dawn touched the sky, Sefu collapsed. The mask fell gently to the earth beside him. The village found him still, a peaceful smile on his face. His work was done. The final mask was placed in the center of the village, not as a decoration, but as a living reminder. From that day on, children learned the old songs again. Carving tools were lifted by young, eager hands. The radios grew quiet, and the heartbeat of the drums returned. The ancestors were no longer lonely. Sefu was the last mask maker of the ancestors, because he taught the village how not to need a last one ever again.